Well, great day to each and every one of you. So let me just say on the front side, I'm going to help the individuals that I can, but then I need you to turn right around and help me. So as we are in COVID-19 right now, and many people are at home spending more time, you're seeing some creative individuals do some things just like out of this world. So let me go ahead and tell you, I need help in learning the whole TikTok and how you can do all these things in TikTok. So I want to say that. So if you're an expert or you're somebody that's learning that platform, please come over and share with me a few tips on how I can start that as well. All right, so let's jump right into the real reason I'm on. So again, my name is Derek Butts, Assist You to Win. I wanted to jump on the platform that I do understand is Facebook. So many people are building up the courage. They're at home, they have something to say, and they're starting to go live. Thumbs up to you, hats off. And I'm excited about that. So can I give you just a few tips so that you can continue to get your message out, that we can hear you and we follow you and we'll be able to support you. So the first tip is this: prepare. You have to be prepared. You know as well as I do, if you're not prepared to go to where you're trying to go, you're going to go somewhere, but you might not get there. So here's a couple of things that you can check as you're preparing. Number one, your internet signal. We all know what it's like to be listening to a great message and then it go out. It happened to me just the other day on a webinar. I had over 35 people on the webinar. We were going strong and my internet went out, which led me to go and check something. I found out that the more people that are streaming into my home and the more devices I have on, of course, my signal just begins to get weakened. So we had to get something in place for that. Number two, your room lighting. When you're going live, if you're live and we can't see you, maybe you should have did a free conference number. So I want to challenge you to make sure that you're in the proper lighting. You don't have to go out and invest and buy a light, but you can sit in a room and you have to face the right way in order for the light to come off for us as the watchers. So check your room lighting. Then of course your appearance. Based on your message, based on who you're talking to, based on what you should address and how you should look. When I'm speaking on a webinar, I'm speaking to maybe a business, I don't wear my jumpsuit. I wear something that's appropriate. Sometimes your message doesn't get the attention that we want it to get because you didn't bring the right appearance to it. When you're playing sports, you don't wear a suit. When you're wearing a suit, then of course you're not normally playing sports. All right, so you get the point. Pre-post. Here's a few suggestions. Before you just hit the button and go live, you're going to want to fill in some of the areas around. So they give you a place to put the title. That title should catch somebody's attention so that if I'm just scrolling through, maybe I see the title and maybe I'll click on your video. Number two, recap your what and your why statements. What is it that you're going to say and why are you saying it? So if you can recap that statement, many times people read before they click the button, or they click the button and then they go and read. So recap that statement. And then, of course, include your hashtags. People nowadays are following hashtags if they're not following you. Or if you get to a place that you've tapped out in your numbers, then you can also go there and people can follow your hashtag and still be able to get the message. All right, now it's time to go live. Here you go. You've been practicing. Maybe you've done it in the shower. Maybe you've been doing it in the car. Maybe you've been doing it all walking through your home or your apartment or wherever you live. And it's time to go live. You click the button and you sit there and you wait and you sit there and you wait. Kind of imagine in your mind that when you click the button, it was like them introducing you as a speaker. A speaker would never grab the microphone and just stand and just look at the people. They would begin speaking. So you have to think about something. There's multiple audiences that you are serving when you go live. You have your live listener, but you also have probably one of the most valuable people that's around lives, and that's your replay listener. It may be difficult for a replay listener to really engage with your live if they have to wait 2 or 3 minutes before you even start talking. Now you got to be real good for them to scroll their finger to come check you out. So I want to challenge you. When the button appears and it says you're live, start talking. Number 2, stick to your outline. This is difficult. And the reason it's difficult is because you don't have an audience of people that are either nodding their head, saying yes, saying you're right, or that you can feel their energy. So one of the tips that I learned years ago when I was doing this is I named my camera. So my camera was my ideal client. That was the person that normally I am speaking directly to. So you have a listening audience, you have a guest audience, but I want you to speak to your direct audience. So maybe you can name your camera. If you have to go a step further, you can put a couple pictures up there so that you see the people as you're talking. It'll help you to stay focused, but stick to your outline. And then finally, you're done going live. I want you to think about it. People said something to you, they shared something for you. After that's over, you ought to go ahead and comment to those who joined you. So today, I've given you just a few tips. This is before you go Facebook Live, part 1. Derek Butts, Assist You to Win. I got this document. If you want it to go back over it, just reach out to me. I'll get it for you. I just want to help you because your message needs to be heard, and I want to help you get it out there so that as you're speaking it, we're actually engaging and listening to you the entire time. Have a great day. Continue to do what you're doing. Wash your hands. Stay in if all possible. Of course, now wear those masks and cover your ears. A dose is different than indulging. I'll see you this week.